Good evening. Welcome to the Fish Room. I am Jim. This is Happy Place Aquatics. We don't have any fields here. Remember that. So this is just a pop-up. Wasn't planned. I'm just doing something. It's all about that hug life. Just saying. Waiting for some people to get here. We currently have no one here. That's awesome. It is what it is. Don't mind that. Saturday with your mom. I can't sing, so don't tell me you like my singing. So today I put out a video. It was it's a decent video, I would say. I want to share the link to it in the comment section. So if anybody wants to see it. You bastard, I was just thinking about you. Everybody's thinking about me. Hey, noisy. I know it's rude, bro, but I ain't talking about your mom in particular. Welcome, everybody who's here and people who are not. I am your lovely host for the evening. My name is Jim. It's kind of biased, though. I agree. 100%. Welcome, HHD. You bastard. I was just thinking about you. What's up, Oscar? Only Oscars. Instead of Saturday in the park, it's Saturday with your mom. I think it was the 4th of July. Just got some stupid songs that stuck in my head. For anybody that knows me and hangs out with me enough, you will know that I destroy songs. I don't care what it is. I destroy it. Yeah. So, how is everybody doing this lovely Saturday? Guys, this stuff is fantastic. Just saying. Just got done recording another video. This one will probably come out tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Doing a roundup. Hi, Sean. I love you, Sean, including your mom. Not trying to be mean. She was just thinking about me. I was thinking about you as well, June. Yes, HHD. Maybe I was. The world may never know. I'm glad you're having a pretty damn good day. B-Wizzle. Sean, I hope you're ready for tomorrow night, my guy. Definitely make sure you hit the likes. Dan it? Who's Dan it? I'm sorry you didn't get the notification. I mean, literally, I started, put it together, went live. I didn't even put out how long it was going to be or how long I would be on. In a little bit, it is going to smell like some straight silicone in my basement. I reseal tanks. And there it is. This is all I use. I don't use anything else but this. Everybody goes out for the, the GE1 or they go for the more expensive stuff. So who's feeling froggy and wants to come up on and have some fun tonight? Let's do it. I'm gonna drop the link in the over here in the comment section. Let's do it. There's the link right there. Do I want to know? Just asking. I'm sick, so I can't. Hey, man, if we have to cancel your live stream tomorrow, that's fine. Just let me know. I'm sure I can find somebody else to fill in. All right. I'm glad you're going to be there. I'm looking forward to it, Sean. I've already streamed with a bunch of other individuals. Oh, look at this. Look at this stud. What's up, stud muffin? Oh, no. I think he might have absolutely cannot hear me or he isn't talking.
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm having an echo.
No, we are doing it. Absolutely not, mofo. The best one is to come. All right, Sean. Let's get it. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, brother. Do I ever have humidity problems? My basement is 77 degrees and it is 53% humidity down here. I don't think that's terrible for having all these aquariums down here. And one of them is wide open, and it's the 300 I have.
Dude, I have a terrible delay. Like everything you say is coming over twice.
I don't know what to tell you, my good man. Anybody else having the same issue as Jesse's having? Go to my settings. We'll go to audio. Echo
like
cancellation.
It's like a 30-second delay. It repeats everything you say. I don't know.
No, nobody else is having the same issue, sir.
Nope, I got it figured out. Who said multiple window? Wizzle figured it out. We're good.
Oh,
that sounds much better. I got a special guest with me tonight, Jim.
Uh-oh, who we got?
Lean in. Does she look like me?
Hold on. Let me get this screen a little bigger. No, definitely better looking, bro.
Yeah. You can't hear him, can you?
No.
Here, let's switch that. Well, let's switch.
It's all good, man. I mean,
he said, no, you're better looking.
Yeah.
She got more hair, man.
Yeah. It's my daughter. She's joining me tonight on your live stream.
Well, does your daughter have a name, or are we just going to call her Jesse's daughter?
Hold on a second. Let's switch this up. Can you still hear me? I'm on the webcam.
HHD, do you have
my audio?
Uh-oh. Do you have lids on all your aquariums, or all of them open?
All right, can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm on the webcam mic now. Yeah. It's my daughter. Her name's Emma.
Well, welcome. My name's Jim. I am a fish hoarder. Like 60 some aquariums, close to 1,000 fish, you know.
That's
she knows about Jim. Happy Place Aquatics.
Happy Place Aquatics.
That's right.
Welcome, Jim's Fish. We got HHD says we got Jesse's girl.
Yep.
I'd come on, but I have a migraine for trying to figure out to rearrange this shit.
My wife was thinking about coming to say hi too.
Come on in. The more the merrier. I love everybody.
Let's make it a whole family, little sash.
Let's get the whole Jesse family.
She's camera shy.
So you know what? My wife was at first, and she kind of broke loose.
Yeah. Yeah, she won't come in and say hello.
Fun.
I can't even get her to say hi.
I mean, just pop in and be like, "What's up?" and then run out.
She won't do it.
So I was on the phone with somebody earlier when this arrived, but
yeah,
we got a package, people. That's a big one. My industrial size Toothbrush. Trying to be PG.
Industrial size what?
Industrial size toothbrush. That's what's in that box. So I can brush from over here. It's that shovel that I should have had when I was a kid when I had to shovel the driveway with a broken arm.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you telling me that story. She hid across the floor and they were on this just.
Yeah, I was leaning away from him waiting.
Yeah, they remember. Remember the Haggins? Remember?
Yeah, definitely. I have just the one tank that's open, and that's my 300-gallon goldfish pond. That's the only one that gives me probably any of the humidity I have. Oh, brother, I am glad you're going to fix that tank.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I was happy for you, and then I got sad for you at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let it beat me. I just got to get the supplies, and we're gonna get it done. But it sounds like you got a lot of work to do, sealing some tanks and setting some tanks up.
I got to build a couple of stands, seal some tanks, move some fish around. I'll tell you flat out, man, I lost all of those discus but one.
Yeah, you down to one now?
I'm down to one. I still have the breeding pair. They're doing just fine. They laid a clutch of eggs on the heater the other day of all places, and they're now gone. But they laid their first one. I'm gonna move them. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna end up moving my plants that are in the discus tank. I'm gonna end up put them in my favorite tank that everybody loves.
Clown puke.
My purple clown puke. I'm gonna put them in there, and then I'm gonna put Noisy in that tank.
I don't think he's gonna fit, bro.
It's a 75.
Noisy is a human being.
No. My Midas Cichlis name is Noisy. I named him after Sean because Sean's the one that talked me into buying him.
Yeah. It's my industrial strength hair dryer. I can't live without it. Now that's got to be Jake.
I have screens on in the summer and glass on the winter. I'll have to switch lids around mid-November. Do I got a piece of it here still? I run all polycarbonate. There it is, double wall greenhouse paneling. I mean, it's flexible. It's light. Light goes through it, as you can see. It's cheap. I can get a sheet of this for $55, a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet.
Yeah.
And I did 10, 11, 12, like 14 tanks with one sheet. Most of them were 10-gallon tanks.
Yeah. I was going around looking for plexiglass for this 300 gallons. It didn't come with lids, and I got some half-inch thick. It's good stuff. Cut down. Dude, I don't even worry about cutting them to fit in each slot. I just tape it all across all the cross members.
HHD, nobody's hip to that masterpiece, my friend. That movie is a masterpiece. That is cinematic genius at its finest.
I'm going to cover to my lid, 600G. We just hold up on. Yeah, be fine. No different than polycarbonate roofing. It's out
like that right there. The lights in my fish room are on probably for this tank is probably 7 or 8 hours a day. No issues. I always drink coffee when I watch Radar. Remember that. It's a great movie. My wife hated it, but she still does.
No wife tonight?
She went to Big Lots.
I like Big Lots.
So I get a few minutes break. I love her to death, but sometimes just breathe.
She can rewatch this, bro.
I don't know. You think I'm scared? I got mine at Menards. I don't know if you guys have a Menards by you. That's where I pick mine up at. Home Depot says they have it, but they never. Every time I go there, it's never there in the aisle where they say it is. And if it is, it's the wavy stuff.
I think your Menards is like our Tractor Supply
I have a Tractor Supply.
or True Value. It would be more closely related to a True Value.
We have a True Value as well.
Well, we don't have a Menards. Why do you guys get everything?
I don't know. Ordered polycarbonate for the lids for salt water. I ran just standard glass on my salt water. They had exactly what it. Nice. Yeah, I'm running standard 55-gallon lids on mine.
So what you got behind you there, North Bend Community?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Funny because I got this sitting here.
I got North Bend there. I've got Extreme here. Got more North Bend there. I got Omega 1. I've got New Life Spectrum. I got a whole bunch. Oh.
This is his stream. I can't click on.
What do you need to see?
She was just pointing at, I think, Hoggins. I always do that. Hoggins comment there.
Double HD. So, for the people that haven't seen that movie, it is a Mel Brooks movie. It has Rick Moranis in it. I mean, there's a bunch of people in. John Candy's in it. I think it's John Candy, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's a fantastic movie.
He played Chewbacca.
He played Barf. He's half man, half dog. He's a Mog. He's his own best friend.
Right.
It's a great movie. It came out around the same time as Star Wars did. It was just a Star Wars spoof. It is probably one of the funniest movies ever done. What's going on? He's a Mog, half man, half dog. He's his own best friend.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Oh, I am your father's cousins, uncles, cousins on your dad's side. So what does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
See, I've told you, I've seen this movie a bunch of times.
What you got there? A Tupac kitty shirt?
Oh yeah, it's that Hug Life.
Ugly.
I got another one. It's the kitty cat version of Notorious B.I.G. It's Notorious K.I.T.
Yeah.
It's friggin' hilarious.
I see all that fry swimming around behind you.
There's a bunch. I do not run an air stone in my salt water. I have a wave maker and a hang on the back. Jesse, I have something going on in my 125 right now, dude. That is just, it's terrible.
What's that?
I have one pair of electric blue Acara breeding in the middle. And then on each side, I have a pair of Severums breeding. So I have fish that are stuck at the top and can't go nowhere.
How are you going to mitigate that?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to let nature take its course.
Yeah, because you're going to, dude, you won't be able to get rid of them fast enough.
No. I'm going to take the Acara. I can get rid of those faster than I can the Severums, especially here. Huh?
Because they're pretty.
They are pretty. I picked up another breeding pair, and that's the pair that's breeding in there.
Yeah.
I love my local fish store owner, man. That dude's cool. He's as cool as, can be. He had a customer drop off that breeding pair of electric blue Acara. Nobody wanted them. And he called me. He's like, hey, you want these? I'm like, what are they? He's like, well, they're electric blue Acara. I said, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you like those fish so much? I said, dude, they're one of the fish that got me in the hobby.
Yeah, they're pretty. I had one, and I'm pretty sure my Jack Dempsey beat him up and stressed him out till he died.
You'll have some more soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I gotta get this tank fixed, man.
You're going to have to grow them out. They'll look stupid in a 300-gallon like that big.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste a 300-gallon on a half-inch fish.
I want to get. I wish your Oscar breed.
If the ones that I have that nobody knows I have breed, we're good.
Don't
I
tell
think I can
Jesse.
stuff. I think I can stuff 2, 8-inch Oscars in a 20-gallon long. They'll be fine. I'll put an FX6 on it. They'll be fine.
Yeah. I was cruising the Facebook market site and this dude was selling a tank out of Arowana and 60-gallon.
Got an Arowana and a 60-gallon?
Yeah. Gordon went live last night on a short. He did a vertical live. I jumped in there and I was talking to him a little bit. He deleted it because he accidentally showed a fish he has. He didn't want nobody to see. But I was talking to him about it. I said, hey, I did like a Q&A. It's a mix. Should I put an Arowana in 300-gallon aquarium? My personal opinion, I don't think 300-gallon is big enough for one in an adult size. And that's what I told him. And he goes, it'd be fine at first, maybe for about 3 to 4 years. Because the silver Arowanas can get bigger than your Asian Arowanas. They can get up to 4 feet. He's seen 5. So obviously, even at 3 feet, and they get girthy too, right? 300-gallon ain't big enough for that. So I abandoned that idea.
I can understand.
But to see it in a 60-gallon aquarium, I mean, he wasn't little.
That's terrible.
I got a guy.
Hey,
yeah.
People are stupid, man.
I got a guy local. I almost bought a 208-gallon acrylic aquarium a while back, a year ago. Now he knows that it was too big for the tanks. He may have it done now. I don't know. He's building a big pond outside. Afforded me 2 pockets, 2 and a 180 with Oscars. He said, yeah, they broke my other 180s and my 210. And I looked in his living room window and saw them 2 ginormous fish. They made that 180 look small.
I think that was what the issue I had with this tank when the guy seen it and told me that I was abusing my fish.
Yeah. No,
because he's seen the size of that Oscar.
Yeah. He's big. How big is he?
14 inches.
I got to measure mine. I've been feeding mine a little bit more often. But I think, and I'll get your thoughts on this. This would be a good subject to talk about. Not a lot of people touch on it too much. Do fish grow to the size of their aquarium? Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. Now, I did some research on this, and I actually didn't really get into an argument, but like a conversation with Primetime Aquatics about it. I was talking about growth hormones. I said the problem is, what happens is when you put a fish in a tank and it grows, and it doesn't seem like it's growing anymore, what's happening is you got a lot of buildup of growth hormones. So it stunts their growth. So people think, okay, let me get them a bigger aquarium. They take them out, they put them in the bigger aquarium, and he got bigger, right? That's because you removed him from the hormone-laden water to fresh water that doesn't have it, and it's a bigger tank, so they grow a little bit more, and that's what you're seeing. But he said those growth hormones are how do you put that? Are something at best, because you have to have a very overstocked tank for growth hormones to become a problem. But do you? If you have too big of a fish and too small of an aquarium, can't you also run into the same issue?
You can.
Or do you have to have overstocked multiple fish for that to take place?
So here is my view and opinion on this. And this is my view and opinion. If anybody don't like it, sorry about your luck. I know people that have goldfish, common goldfish in a 7-gallon tank. Oh, they don't grow no bigger than the size of their enclosure. I said, you're 100% wrong. I said, that fish may stop growing at about that big. His internal organs keep growing. The fish ain't going to die because of its size. It's not going to die. It's going to die because it can't grow anymore internally. I mean, literally, you are killing that fish.
Yeah.
I know right now, for a matter of fact, I have 2 fish that I'm going to have to rehome. I have a koi goldfish hybrid. It's going to outgrow that 300.
Yeah.
And then I have my jaguar. Everybody knows what a jaguar is. I have a male jaguar. He's going to get every bit of 18 inches.
Yeah. That big
And right
Oscar.
now he's in a 50. He's in a 55 right now.
Yeah, let's go up. You got 75s in there.
I do. I also have a 150 I can put it in.
I mean, a 75 is going to be too small. Some people say you can put one Oscar in a 75 because they're such chill swimmers. But I always disagree with that because, one, how would you like to live in your bathroom for the rest of your life? Number one. Number two, I have seen my Oscars freak out for no reason and bang into the glass in a 125. These fish need more room.
Oscar. 75.
Yeah, double stack. How's that racking holding up for you?
Fantastic. Hold on. Does that remind you of anybody? Oh, but no, I'll tell you later. But no, I these guys, Daisy has been in that 125 or in that 75 since I took her out of my 125. She basically started beating up all the other fish. I caught it. I moved her. She's been in that tank by herself. She was that big when I put her in there. She's probably 4 inches, maybe 3 inches. She's now full grown. She ain't gonna get any bigger. That's like the one I have in this 240, the albino. It's full grown and ain't gonna get any bigger. So,
yeah, I don't know if my Oscars will get any bigger. Because I was feeding every other day, and I've been doing it a little bit more often to get them a little bit more nutrients and such. And I've got the second FX6 running on it right now until I get this 300 fixed. But that's good because it can sit there and establish and get all that good bacteria. So when it does come over, boom, help cycle out aquarium.
I'm a fan of the FX6.
Oh yeah, my favorite. All the fluid filters. I got a 306, 407, FX4s and FX6s. And as time goes on, I've slowly lost interest in the hang on the backs. They're a great filter. Don't get me wrong. They need too much maintenance. You know as well as I do. You can go 7-8 months to a year without cleaning the canister filter.
Tomorrow is Goldfish Pond canister filter day.
Yeah.
That one is gonna suck.
Why?
It's a Sun 304,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't been opened up in about 6 months.
You grab my iPad,
That is going to be 100% fun.
please. How long has it been
up,
running?
Brandon? That filter's been up and running for 2.5 years now, but it's been on that actual goldfish pond without being opened up for 6 months. I've cleaned it. Trust me, I've cleaned it in the last 2 years.
Oh, okay. Hey, some people don't. I mean, they still keep going. A lot of people say, is it
There's
a
my
nitrate factory? They think, oh, if you don't clean the canister filter at least a year, it's a nitrate factory. Well, that's been debunked.
Same thing with people telling you can't rinse your sponges out in tap water.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. That's
So
oh, yeah. I got a
you
video.
brought up a good point. You were talking to Jason from Primetime.
Mm-hmm. He's who I learned it from.
Yeah, he's the one that told me that it's okay to rinse them out. So this is my thing. What's up, Swiffle? I got in an argument with him about Oscars. And he legitimately told me that I am abusing my Oscar because it shouldn't be in anything less than a 150.
Yeah, I think a 125 is fine.
I 100% agree. Bigger is better.
KG Tropical set it. You can put 2 at a 125.
Yeah, you got
KG Tropical's theory is you can put as many fish as you want to put in the aquarium. It just depends on how much water changes you want to do. But I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Look at the tank behind me, dude. It's a 240. It's got all big fish.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Works. If it works, you don't have no issues, you're good.
I mean, all big fish. It's over filtrated. It's got 4 canister filters on it.
Yeah.
I took the sponge filter out.
I'm going to jump off here, buddy. I don't mean to cut you short. I just wanted to come up and say hello and hang out with you for a little bit.
Well, I like the Higer wave maker in the background.
Yeah, you
It's
got the
awesome.
same one I saw.
I do.
I like it. It's still going.
You know what, man? It's still pretty good in my 90.
If you get two of them, one's called one's the prime, the other's a secondary or servant, as they call it, and you get them going, and you create that ocean wave. But a lot of people think wave maker is a power wave. Two different animals. Two different. Powerhead is just a fan, man, and it's going to keep going, right? A wave maker has different options, like these Hydra ones, where you can actually simulate waves.
Yep.
And
You can do the pulse. You can do like the pulse with it.
yeah, pulses. And
My favorite feature is the 10-minute shutoff for feeding.
Yeah, and then and this light sensor.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the word abuse is a bit much when it comes to fish. Unless someone physically abusing or neglecting a fish, you can disagree with care, but abuse? Well, you should see how many yellowtail in one tank. It's less than 200 angels in a tank. You know what? I mean, I always say it's your hobby, do it your way, okay? Whatever works for you might not work for me. But like my 90-gallon right now is completely overstocked. I have a 90-gallon with probably 40 or 50 Mbuna in it. That's an overstocked tank.
Same with me with a 75, but they're fine. They're happy.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna
sir,
jump
you go do what you got to do, man. Have a great evening. Thank you for being here.
Swimple, your food's coming to you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Talk to you later, my friend.
All right. Have a great evening.
Kick me out.
Fine. You've been kicked out. But yeah, everybody goes for the word abuse. Everybody goes for the word this or that. I mean, somebody told me that I need a bigger tank for these fish. You know, they need to be in a 150. And I'm like, I'd be downgrading if I put them in a 150. That's a 240. Explain your logic to me. No, that's not a 240. That's a 40 breeder. I'm like, that's not a 40 breeder, my guy. I'm like, that tank is 6 foot long, 30 high, 24 deep. There's no way that's a 40 breeder. Try again. I don't like arguing with people because people are not all that. Yeah. People think they know more than they do, and they really don't. I mean, how much bigger do I need to go on that tank? Do I need to build an in-ground swimming pool like Ohio Fish Rescue and put all my fish in it? No. Some people just have to, feel important when they don't need to. Some people need to just shush and let people do what they do. So who in the chat here is, oh, excuse me. Who in the chat has resealed a tank before? Yeah. So I've got a 55 over here. Got a 44 corner over here. What's going on, Monster Fish Gal? Welcome. Had this issue with my betta fish. I'll always keep them in 5+ gallons. So here's the thing. 5 gallon and better for a betta is okay. But the people with these 1 gallon betta tanks are, that's no bueno for me. I can't do it. 100%. Used tanks, I reseal. I don't care if they even look good. I reseal them. I resealed that 240. I don't want that's a lot of water. 240 gallons of water in my basement is nothing that I want to play with or I want to hear in the middle of the night. I'm in the market for another tank. I'm looking for a few more big tanks. I got a 180 coming. But I'm also looking for a couple more 125s. I have a few 75s in the garage that I've got to clean up and reseal. I've got more shit to do than I have time. I work a 60-hour-a-week job. I have a wife. I have a house to maintain. I have cars to maintain. I have a yard to maintain. I have a fish room to take care of. I just don't have enough time. Now, what I need to do is I need to clone me, and then I can get it done. If a fish can't turn around, yes, I 100% agree. My fish can turn around in everything. I currently have a discus that big, right there, that big, swimming around in a 75 by itself. I've got a Jaguar cichlid in a 55 by itself. It's not full grown yet. They do grow kind of on the slow side, but I've got one there. You know, like these guys. These guys are eventually going to outgrow this tank. I have another tank I can put them in. You know, I don't abuse my fish. I don't neglect my fish. I take that back. I got one tank I neglect. And I don't know how in the actual hell they're still going. It's because it's out of sight, out of mind. It's my tank with my 40 breeder with my convict cichlids in it. I neglect it, and I swear there's more fish in there than I even need to know about. I swear, you could put these guys in a toilet and they would breed. Oh, yeah. There's probably 40 of them in there right now, maybe 50. Ooh, that fish is pretty. But anyway, we all have a red-headed stepchild. You are 100% correct. Tommy, you coming up? As a red-headed stepchild, I agree. My wife told me I was neglecting this tank. I said, what do you mean? She's like, you change the water, but you don't scrape the algae off the glass. I said, no. It's my babies. They eat that. Watch, I promise you. She's like, no, they won't. Blah, blah, blah. I said, leave it alone. Sure enough, who was right? Oh, that's right, me. Come down here 2 days later, there wasn't nothing on the glass. I asked her, I said, hey, did you clean that glass? No, why? I said, good. Because you didn't need to. Whew. The fish got to do it. I'm making dinner, heading to the in-laws again. Oh, no. I understand, Tommy. I understand. 100%. Well, if you're up for one later tonight, we could do Rumble. I got an idea in my head. I think we could put it down. It'd be a two-man conversation, not a one. Oh, well, man, that depends on what kind of kinky shit you're into. I don't mind being pissed on. Just saying, Tommy. Just saying. Well, June, it depends on Tommy. Like I said, it would be a two-man conversation. If he's got something going on, then it's not going to be a notification. Uh-oh. Tommy wants an idea of what my idea is. So some things was mentioned to me today that I kind of was there. Tommy, from what you're going to read if you're still on the live stream. As far as I know, I'm just making dinner and taking it over there to them, so they don't have to worry about making a meal with all their troubles. And we are taking a bed frame over there and putting it together. Okay. Someone I used to know says at least you can wash piss off. That is a fact. Welcome, George. Fajitas. I am female. You hear me throw things closer. Got to dodge some things. Oh, fuck. Mother. You looking rather studly in that blue shirt, Tommy. Yes. Yes, they are, George. Welcome, Mexicali. They are, we're talking about R. Kelly and Diddy. So hide the baby oil. So hide the baby oil. Oh, stop sending me pictures of food. My dude's making me hungry. He is making me hungry. You did. Thank you. I'm now hungry. And Texas is, some miles away from me. Definitely some miles away from me. So, if you guys didn't know, see, I did put that Wavemaker video out today. I also put out one about the Aquarium Pet Expo I went to in Canada last night. He said, only Oscars. You're also female? Okay. Look, I subbed. Oh, no. That's fun. But yeah, I put a couple of videos out, trying to, run everything down. Oh, I'm on same time that somebody else is. What a shame. I apologize. I'm not apologizing. I ain't apologizing for shit. No offense. No offense. I am not apologizing for a damn thing. No need to apologize. That's, my goal in life. Swiffle, I'm originally from Texas. I bought some wave makers today, but I got cheap ones. Where'd you get them from? Amazon? I got a couple of cheap ones off of Amazon that are in this 240. They're doing fantastic. I got a flashlight in my hand. The Canadian video's short. It is short. I showed the entire fish selection they had at that place. That's it. Yeah, but the Higer one's adjustable. I know that sounds stupid, but for what you need in a saltwater tank, the Higer one probably would have been the better way to go. And that's not me, just because I'm kind of dealing with Higer. That's just because I have the ones that are cheaper from Amazon. If you can't adjust them, they're constant flow. I mean, once you plug them in, they just go, and that's all they do. They work fantastic, but that's all they do. Like, I have more flow in this tank than I need. Yeah, the Aqua Escapes. I don't understand how I wasn't subbed to you, but I am now. Holy shit. Guys, hold on. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, living the American dream. One dream at a time, or a nightmare at a time, I should say.
Yeah.
Nightmares are dreams.
And the StreamYard's changed a little bit.
Yeah, they actually they tripled the price too.
Yeah, right. Wasn't sure if I
So-
was doing this right.
How are you?
I'm all right. Just not doing too much at the moment, finally. So I figured I would, I went on YouTube and I saw you streaming and I was like, yeah, might as well go up. You actually got your link up there. So, you're one of the few people that actually, kind of have their link up there. So,
Well, I do my Sunday interviews, and typically I have somebody up here, so I don't usually put the link out. Now, when I don't have, a guest or something, the link will be out there. I actually tried to reach out to you on Facebook. I don't know if you got the message or not.
yeah, I saw your messenger. You said something, I can't remember, but
I was trying to get you to be my guest on a Sunday.
oh, okay. Yeah. That's
So,
cool.
yeah, we might have to set something up. Hey, we got Garcia in the house. Everybody's saying hi to Mike.
Oh, I don't even have my, let me get on my phone and look at the chat. I don't even know how to bring chat up on this anymore. I don't know.
If you look over on the side, it should say comments,
Oh, wait.
and it should pull it up down the side. I don't know. Are you on a computer or iPad?
I'm on an iPad. So it's all weird
Oh.
looking. On the right side, it just has some, I don't know. I'm going to push a button. Hopefully I don't get disconnected. There we go. I got it. Yeah. What's up,
Everybody seems to be doing good. But
So-
yeah, man, I mean, just out here doing, fish stuff,
Yeah.
living the dream.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have, my I got my close-up glasses on, so my tanks are all blurry. But I've had not too much going on with my tanks, but I mean I got my my 150 with 5 Oscars and a Severum chocolate cichlid. I still got my little the one convict in there, and my Jack Dempsey. He's the coolest one in there.
I just stepped into the world of the Jack Dempsey.
Yeah,
I got a baby.
I'm surprised. Mine is he's pretty chill. He doesn't really mess with anybody. He's full grown, but if someone messes with him, he won't put up with it.
That's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Yep. So, but he doesn't just go off and attack other fish. I mean, the Oscars are busy between themselves messing with each other. So.
That's one of my favorite fish.
The Jack Dempsey or Oscar?
The Oscar.
Yeah.
I have 6 of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just got
that. You said you had a 180, right?
I have a 180 on the way. I don't have it yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still got the 150 over there. I got a 110. It's a weird one. It's like a tall.
Okay.
And we used to have our flower horn in there before it died. And then after that, I just put like some smaller cichlids in the 110, and I got 2 Beisters in there. So that's pretty cool. I never, when I bought the first one, I was like, it's pretty cool looking, and I got another one eventually, and they, I wasn't sure if they get along, which they do perfectly fine. And so, but I have 4 clown loaches, and sometimes they look like they're messing with a couple of the other fish, but not too bad. I'm keeping an eye on them because if I had to like give away or whatever any fish in that tank, it would be those clown loaches because they're kind of like punks sometimes. So, yeah. But, and then I got my Fowler, my 120 Fowler, and it's doing okay. But,
a lot of people say that about clown loaches, that they're rather on the asshole-ish side.
They can't. They can. Or at least I don't know if all 4 of them, but like I guess they can be. They were messing with. I had 2 Geophagus. I have 1 now, and one of them. Maybe it was like 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. One of them died. I don't know if it's because of one of those. I have no idea, but yeah. So I mean, other than that, it's doing all right. I got a gold Severum. It's still little in there. It's doing pretty good. What's up, Tommy?
Tommy.
Why can't I hear y'all?
Oh no, we can't hear him. We can see him, but we can't hear him.
Now you can, I bet.
Right.
Oh, we can.
There you go. I forgot.
What's up, stud?
Oh man, hard dicks and airplanes. I just came to crash your stream now. No. What's up, man?
Said
What's
hard
up, Mike
dicks and
B?
airplanes.
What's up, Tommy? I'm all right.
Man. Chilling.
Haven't really been on streams too much lately. I haven't even been doing mine. I used to do it Sunday at 12:30, but I kind of went off that schedule.
Yeah,
I've
I haven't been
noticed
doing
that.
mine that much either. I mean, I've like recently with the Rumble one, but that's just because it's off the topic of fish, and I'm like, I could talk about a lot of other stuff. I can't think of anything else to talk about fish though.
Yeah. Like last weekend though, I made breakfast, so I saw one person on there. So that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I
But-
like those. Your bacon morning streams.
And it was Whip that was there, but it was, and the reason why, and I know it's because Jason was on at the time, so that's why. But I understand that. It's just cool, whatever. I really felt like I was making breakfast, so I really felt like going live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sometimes it does it, I mean, testosterone is at its highest about 30 minutes into you waking up. So the juices, literally, physically, metaphorically, however ickly you want to put it, they're flowing in the morning. So, I mean, it's a really great time to, really showcase, who you are, because that's the mornings are sometimes when we're at our best.
yeah. Like honestly, I'm a morning person.
Yeah, me too.
I really am.
Straight up.
My wife is not. She's completely opposite of me. But I'm a morning. Because I'm a night person too, so I don't get much sleep.
Right.
But
I'm not much of a night person. If the sun is down and a TV show is on, I'm out in 30 minutes.
yeah, right.
Why
But
am
I do
bastard,
actually.
Jesse?
But I do. The reason why I'm a morning person, I think honestly, is because I actually do use a CPAP,
Yeah.
and it actually, this thing is incredible. Like it just makes me awake, So
And be able to breathe.
that too, Yep, big time. Yep.
I recently
So-
quit smoking with hopes that I would be able to breathe a lot better. And I'm on like day 9/11.
17.
Day 17 then. That I haven't smoked, and it's been like allergen after allergen after
yeah?
pollen allergy down
Dang.
here.
Yeah,
So I'm like, why? It was supposed to get better.
Yeah, I remember I quit back in 2011 because Maritza quit for like January 1st, and she stuck with it, and I was like a couple months later because she kept bugging me about it. So I was like,
Right.
all right, and then I started when the e-cigarette first came out,
Uh-huh.
it was called Blue, and it looked like it was in like a
Yeah.
hard-
Yeah.
I started
Little cartridge
using that.
things.
Yeah, you twist on the filter, and I started using that, and then after a while, I stopped that and just ate peanuts if I was at home, kind of like having drinks. This is back in, like I said, 2011. But I was having drinks at home and stuff, eating peanuts, and then after a while, and like months later, I had a cigarette that made me feel like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Like it ruined my buzz. I was like, all right, that was like my closure cigarette, and I'm done.
Right.
But for
yeah.
years, I had dreams that I smoked a cigarette, not because I wanted to, and I was mad at myself in my dream. I thought I really did, but then I woke up. I was like, okay, it was just a dream. I really didn't smoke. yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
I quit October 2nd, 2011.
Oh, we quit the same year.
Two legs buddies.
Yep.
Bro, it was killing me, man.
Oh, it was catching up to me. I was like, it was hard for me to it was hard for me to run, So
Yeah.
or even jog, and those. Yeah, I couldn't take a deep breath without feeling all the crap, like like all
Right,
the
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me,
They always say quitting's for quitters, so.
since I've stopped, I was doing a bunch of energy drinks or coffee or whatever, so I was taking caffeine and nicotine at the same time, and I've really, really drastically lowered the amount of caffeine. Maybe a cup of coffee in the morning, and that's about it. I have struggled. I'm gonna preface with this: I've struggled with my weight my entire life. Obviously not because I'm overweight, because I've always been underweight. I'm an ectomorph, so it's extremely hard for me to hold fat stores. So
Gotcha.
it makes it extremely unhealthy. When I get hungry, it's like, fucking feed me. Like it gets
I get the
bad.
same way.
No, it gets
Yeah.
really bad because I have nothing else for my body to feed on, or I didn't for a long time. I'm 6'4" and spend most of my life at about 165 to 172 pounds.
You
Yeah.
need to be about 185, 190.
My heaviest weight that I ever got to, and this is when I was doing the most amount of training I've ever done in my life, was 185. I weighed myself last night. I'm 190. So I was like, yeah, baby, let's go. I quit smoking. I quit all the caffeine, and it was the appetite suppressants. That's what was doing it.
318 was my heaviest.
Damn. That's a big old boy.
I'm
That was a big one.
I'm about 295.
How
Yeah.
tall are you though?
How tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, see, if
I
when
mean, that's
you're
still
like
big
over
for
that
6'2".
when you're like over that 6'1" mark, you can be somewhere between like 200 and 280, 290 and completely hold a body a different way. Like I got a buddy of mine that's just wide. He's not big front to back. He is wide. I mean, he is like a brick freaking wall. Like if you're looking at him from the side, he's about as thin as I am from the side, but two of me wide. It's insane. So he's at like that 280, 290 mark too. But it's just the style of body is absolutely insane. It's crazy, man.
5'11", 265.
You just
I want to get down
fat
to
ass.
Hey, I want to
Jim.
get down. I want to get down to 265. I love to get down to that.
I'd like to get back down to where it was before I had my hip surgery. I was
Right.
225.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, I'm trying to get up to about 205, 215, somewhere between there.
Yeah.
But I've been, if you go by the body mass chart, if I went down to what they want me to be for my height, I would look like a crackhead.
Right. Like
I would look like the worst meth addict you ever seen in your life.
I'm 190 right now, and I think I'm just over the average, the supposed weight for my size, and I'm skinny as hell, dude. Still skinny as hell.
How tall are you, Tony?
6'4".
6'4". Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about
This
100
is-
pounds heavier than you.
This is almost 200 at 6'4".
Turn sideways, baby.
Is it a boy or a girl?
You're pregnant with a food baby.
I was gonna say, I see a little. You got a little gut on you.
I do. I finally have me a little gut, man. I'm proud of it. I've never had a gut in my life, so
Who's the baby's father?
yeah, exactly. Like Jim was saying a couple nights ago, I'm finally getting that father figure going on. Not the dad bod, the father figure.
The father figure. Yeah, I'm way
I'm
past
proud of
that.
myself. Seriously, like I've spent a lot of my life from the time I was like 17 trying to get over 180,
Well-
185, like breaking that barrier. Like
Yeah. Well, like you said,
during
plus
that ti-
quitting smoking, that helped. I put on some weight when I quit smoking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really helped because it's like, oh, I need a distraction.
I went to freaking Costco and bought a case of Reese cups,
Yeah.
like the 2-packs. The case, like a box of them.
Hey, I gotta
smashed
hop off.
those
We're
damn
about to
things.
head out, man.
All right, boo boo.
See you,
Later,
man.
man.
Thanks.
Later, Mike B. I just wanted to come up and say hi and be on a stream with Mike. That was
Cool,
the main
man.
thing. Piss
We
on
all
you,
want to be on
Jim.
a stream with Mike
You
B.
suck.
Hey,
Nobody follow Jim. Y'all should all dislike this video and go follow Mike. He's way more worth it.
You can join me also, but don't leave
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's
Love
fucked
you,
up.
Jim. Love you, Mike.
Love you too, buddy.
Peace, y'all.
Fucker.
That's cool.
Yeah, me and him started a Rumble podcast. It's every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7
Yeah.
Central.
Nice. What's it called?
The Alien and Me podcast, or Resident Alien 86 is the actual thing.
I won't. Yeah, I won't remember that, but I want to find it and listen to it.
Let's see if I can find it where I can share it. La-da-dee-da.
What did Jesse wrote something earlier about my CPAP? He's like, I use one of those pap smear machines.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I got me one of them there pap smear machines. Well, good for you, buddy.
Oh man. So like today we were in out here in Virginia Beach. Every year they have it's called the Neptune Festival, and
Okay.
they did the 50th. Today was like the 50th one. It's like a huge, like a parade down by the ocean front, and So we were in it. Like I drove my truck, decorated it all up because my wife and this other girl from came down from Pennsylvania. They were both like in this category for like Miss Virginia, like petite or whatever. And because they both went to this thing at Nationals in Chicago, but they wanted to do the parade because it looks as like a function, and it shows whatever, I don't know, but it was crazy because, like, you know, I'm just driving the truck and they're just in the bed, like it's all like standing up waving to people, and here I'm driving it trying to make sure I don't hit that because it's in a Ram, so it's like has that V8, and I want to make sure I didn't hit that gas a little bit too hard.
Watch
So
somebody
like
go flying off the bed.
brake the whole time. I'm like just letting off the brake, going about 3 miles an hour the whole time.
Let it idle.
Yeah, you know.
There's the link for the podcast.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We started it out on Twitch, and we moved over to here. Tommy, that is my favorite saying. If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. I say that shit all the time, man. Because there ain't nothing wrong with a full-figured woman, man.
Right.
They're harder to kidnap.
Harder to kidnap. Yeah, it's true.
Like me, I'm harder to kidnap. No, man, there's a lot of like shallow individuals out there, man, that shame women because they're a little heavy. That shit needs to quit. I mean, legitimately, that needs to quit. There's a lot of females out there that are so self-conscious about themselves that it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
My wife did a bariatric surgery. She lost like almost a whole person, literally like 140 some pounds.
Okay.
And she still struggles with thinking she's fat when she's not. So,
well, I could see. Yeah, I mean, I've heard things about when people go through that. It's like their mind may not have caught up with how they look after they lose a lot of weight or something like that. Yeah. I've heard about that, you know, and I could understand that.
Yeah. You know, us as men can tell our old lady that they're the hottest thing on the planet. Our opinion doesn't matter. It's everybody else's.
Yeah. Well, my wife would be like, if she tries something on, she'll be like, how do I look? Be honest. You know, and I'm like,
you look amazing.
Exactly. You know, it's like, don't ask me those questions, you know.
You know, you want me to look at you and tell you your ass looks just a little fat in that pair of jeans? I'm not going to tell you that. It ain't going to happen. I'm dumb, but I am not stupid.
Right.
I may be some dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb. Yeah, man. I mean, everybody, it's just, I don't know. It's always like, I remember like being around the guys in school and they were like, oh, you know, I wouldn't sleep with that girl. She's too fat. Bullshit.
Right.
Any guy that says he has never had relations with a full-figured woman is a liar.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand behind an honest mule and say that. He'd get their teeth kicked out. Image is nothing. I was even talking to somebody earlier about what we see in the mirror versus what other people see. All kinds of different versions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim. You're fine, Tommy. We know you. I know this.
I used to be super shallow. He said that.
Yeah, I know this. Shallow how, baby?
I never had any right to be shallow. So
Me neither.
if I wanted to.
It's a proven fact, though. A woman can sleep with any man she wants. A man can sleep with only the women that let him. Unless you're Diddy, then you're just fucking drugging and raping him.
Damn. I don't even know what happened with all. I just heard that he was in prison. I guess that's what he did.
Sex trafficking charges, all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah.
What kind of car do I drive? I drive a minivan, brother, or a Ford Fusion. I am not picking up any chicks in either one of those. The minivan will kill them in like the 6-day-old to 6-year-old versions. But that's about it.
Yeah.
And I ain't picking up no kids. There ain't no kids in my minivan. I don't think there's ever been, well, yeah, there's been 2 kids in my minivan. I was just naive. That's all. Diddy didn't diddle dudes. Diddy diddled all kinds of dudes. Diddy diddled like a dillion dudes. Diddy is a person who did everything absolutely disgusting. Hey, man, I heard about them parties, man. I've heard some weird things. You know, they had LeBron James at one of these parties in a French maid outfit, dude.
What?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
So they raided Diddy's house. They got 780 some adult sex toys and like
Wow.
10 gallons of baby oil.
Oh shit.
The dude was getting down. He was either going to have one of the world's longest slip and slides or he got a lot of gag gifts.
Damn.
You know, that's
that
a
was
lot of,
just recently.
that was just recently.
Man.
Now, however, don't let this distract anybody from this. And this is something that nobody's really covering. The same day that Diddy was arrested and they raided his house, the entire board for 23andMe, every one of them resigned. It was a breach, and there was like 6 million people's DNA leaked because of this.
Man.
Yeah. People thought that the casting couch was bad. What about the? Oh yeah, Tommy, they pulled out a lot of stuff. I've been in that guy. He was in that guy's truck last year and escaped. What up,
What up, B-Wiz?
B-Wiz? Yeah, man. You know, this just everything is just hiding something else. You know what I mean? Tell me why an entire board of 23andMe would step down.
Oh dang.
The entire board, and they had 6 million people's DNA leaked.
Wow.
So either we're going to get some cloning or a lot of people are going to be charged for crimes they did not commit.
True.
I mean,
Scale time. Man.
see, I never understood why people would want to give their DNA to somebody that is just a company. I understand you want to know who your family is, but do some freaking research. It's not hard. I know where my hillbilly family come from, West Virginia. I go down there, look and see for 2 or 3 teeth, and we're good. I know we're related. If they ain't got no teeth, then they ain't my family.
Damn.
Oh,
Man.
so Mike, what do you do for work, my friend?
So 4 years ago I retired from the Navy, and
Okay,
I
thank you for your service.
appreciate it. And it was a very long time. But and then I kind of fell into a job still working on the base. Where
Okay.
and doing the same thing I did while I was active duty, but as a civilian now. So, like, I still go on the ships and work on the like some systems on there, and it's pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's always good when you can do a job you actually like.
yeah. I mean, it's I'm familiar with it's. I didn't have a drastic environmental change, when I retired from there, so I still see like exactly the same type of thing, and so
Yeah.
it's something I want to definitely keep doing I'd like to, if I can, just keep that till I retire from that one. That would be pretty ideal. Top secret, Top Gun Mike now.
He knows about the next fighter plane coming out of the United States services.
I'm not really on the aviation side of it.
He knows about the next ship coming then.
I mean, I know what kind of ships they're building. I mean, that's not really a secret, but
No, you can get that. It's public record, I think.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you won't know some of the stuff that's on it, but you'll know what the ship is.
Yeah, I mean, even a lot of the armament and stuff on these ships is it's pretty out there,
Yeah.
It's not nowadays. It's not as now. If you look at a submarine, you won't really know what's going to be like what kind of things are on there. That's more secret.
Are you going to the Keystone class this year?
Unfortunately, I cannot. Me and Maritza cannot go this year, and a lot it has to do with work. Like it's just a lot of things happening now, and I got to put more hours. Plus, we just took a trip in July, and I used a lot of my time off, so I got to save time back up. So
Yeah.
I'd skip it this year. I wanted to go, but I'm just maybe next year or something.
I was gonna go, but the last trip to Canada kind of soiled that for me with funds wise.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Canada. I've never been there.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: that when you're up there, if you do get a chance to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
It's not like here.
They got like better, like are the fries better?
Way better.
Yeah.
You don't have all 936 ingredients in French fries. You have fries, oil.
Ah.
A lot of people ain't going this year, but I'm working it. So, yeah. I just can't make it, man. I mean, if funds were right with me, I would be there. I mean, it's what, next weekend?
I think so. Yeah.
So if I could make it there, I would, but I just think I'd be able to. There's Mike B's channel. If anybody hasn't subscribed to him, you should.
Oh, thanks,
Dude.
Tommy.
Dude is pretty talented individual musically. He also keeps fish.
Try to make it diverse a little bit,
Yeah. I thought about adding some other things to my channel, but I had some people telling me I shouldn't.
People told me the same thing. I asked and I said, should I put music with my channel? Some people said, do what you want. And some people were like, you might not get people watching. You should make another channel. I did make another channel, but it has maybe like no subscribers. And after a while, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to, it's my channel,
Correct.
I'm going to do what I want on it. And if people want to watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. So, I love playing music and
Absolutely. Rock it out. Times is so hard. It's getting even worse. A fact. That is 100% fact. So, I wanted to I've got a buddy who is I'm a master automotive mechanic. Okay. That's not me tooting my horn. This dude makes me seem like a lube tech at like Jiffy Lube or something. That's how good this dude is.
yeah.
And I wanted to have him on because he's probably one of the smartest people I know. So I mentioned it and somebody's like, hey, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm like, why? It's not fish related. I said, okay, I'm a mechanic. People know I'm a mechanic. What's the problem? Oh, you have fish related people. I'm like, they have cars, don't they? I'm sure they're going to have questions.
Yeah. Yep.
YOLO for me, but I canceled. Nice.
Sometimes I'll see B Wizzle playing. He does other stuff too. Like he plays video games on his channel. Like he was playing Madden the other day. And I was like, dude, the last time I played the last Madden game I owned was Madden 94 on Sega Genesis.
Oh wow, I have that game.
I like the game. It's fun. Like all Maddens, I like them. That was the last one I actually owned. I've played newer ones, but
I do what I want. Fish, trains, roller skates, cooking, car shows, all kinds of stuff. Well, you're also J-Rock does stuff. Your shit's not, J-Rock's
name. It's in the name.
I mean, we expect that out of you.
Yeah.
Now, if you were J-Rock grooms dogs, then we'd be looking for you to groom a dog.
That's
What'd
why
you buy,
I
a
changed
Pinto?
my channel name from Our Aquatic Universe to Bottom of the Chat because it's like, I mean, I made a song called that, so I said I'll just name my channel that, So
People didn't like fish on this channel. I get it, man. They look at. All right, Berto, what did you buy? Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla. If you bought a Ford, you should burn it right in the driveway. Roast hot dogs on it. I drive a Ford. I'd roast it in the driveway and roast hot dogs on it. Oh, congratulations.
Nissan Rogue. Okay, cool.
Congratulations, sir.
The Rogue, is that an SUV?
Yeah, it's a little SUV. It's a small
Yeah,
Nissan
That's
SUV.
right. Yep.
Happy Aquatics and stuff. I thought about changing it to Happy Endings Aquatics and more.
Happy.
Thought about it.
Oh man.
Impala. So my fleet of vehicles goes as followed. I have a 2016 Honda Odyssey. I have a 2013 Ford Fusion, and I have a 2006 Honda Accord. Uno momento.
Well, you got the cool minivan, the Odyssey.
All I can see is audio, sweetheart. There we go. Uh-oh, my wife's on the phone. Hold on one second, guys.
All right. All right. So, what are you guys talking about? Viewizzel, you got an Impala. Yeah, Maritza had. Did she have one? No, she never had an Impala. Yeah, she did actually. A while back, yeah. I got my truck, but I went and bought like a little Toyota Corolla just to drive to work because my truck is, it's like 13 or 14 miles per gallon. So my little Corolla gets about 27, 28. So I'm happy with that. And it has sports package. Nice. Oh, you sold it. Okay. You used to have it in Impala. Gotcha. Okay. That's cool.
So my wife decided to call me and FaceTime me to show me that my van just turned 150,000 miles.
Oh, dang.
That 2016's got 150K on it.
Still running good.
It needs a transmission. It's starting to slip a little bit.
Ah.
I know a guy that can fix it, but this guy ain't doing it. That's sad. Don't ever buy a mechanic's car. It's the biggest piece of shit you'll ever buy. Yeah, Garcia went from I believe he had a Sebring.
A Sebring, dang.
Yeah. Convertible to this.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah. My truck gets 11 miles to the gallon. My van does high 20s, sometimes low 30s.
Yeah.
My Ford, that thing is terrible. 1.6 liter. I swear to God, this thing does 23 miles to the gallon. That's all it can get. Little four banger. That's it. I don't care if I drive it like Grandma Jones or I'm Mario Andretti. That's it. The little Accord does like 41.
Yeah.
Got 200K on it.
Yeah, dang.
I bought this car off of a customer of mine. They brought it in. They had it towed in. It broke a ball joint and an axle. I towed it in. We got it on the lift. I called him and told him what it was going to take to fix it. He didn't want to fix it. I said, well, what are you going to do with the car? Because it can't sit on my lift. He's like, well, I'm going to scrap it. I'm like, all right. Well, let me know. You know what I mean? He calls me back and says, hey, what would you give me for it? I said, what do you want for it? What are you expecting to get out of it? He's like, I don't know. Let me call you back. So he called me back the next morning. He's like, yeah, I'll take $1,500 for it. I'm like, I bet you would. It's missing a front bumper. The driver's side fender's destroyed. It broke a ball joint. It's got a broken axle. I'm like, no, it needs $1,500 worth of work. Not happening. I said, he's like, well, what do you give me for it? He's like, well, if I scrap it, they're going to give me $1,100 or $1,200 for it. I'm like, no, they're not. Well, what are they going to give me? I said, it's 6.5 cents a pound. I'm like, so we're going to average the car at about 3,200 pounds. I'm like, you're going to end up with like $237 and change. I said, I'll give you $300 for it. I bought it for $300. It's a pile of shit, but it runs. It drives. It's got heat. It's got air conditioning. Everything works.
Yeah.
It just looks terrible.
It
I
works.
mean, terrible. Let's see. I could probably pull it up.
So I have a question for Garcia. I've
Uh-oh.
asked him this question in the past when he happened to catch me. I bet he knows what I'm going to ask him too, because every time it's like, not yet. I'm still working on it. I want to see if he replies back to that before I even ask it. I'll give him a minute.
I've got a pretty good idea of what it is.
Well, he kept saying he was going to get this set up, and I kept asking him, you get it set up. So I'll just say it. So, he said he was setting up a saltwater tank.
There's my beast.
Okay.
Missing bumper, whole 9. POS. For $300, it runs and drives. I'll do it.
Yeah.
He has not done a saltwater tank yet. I know that's
Nope.
what you were going to ask him.
Don't worry. You'll do it eventually, if you still want to. I just took a lot of live rock out of my saltwater tank. It's not really live anymore. It's just rock right now, but obviously it could be reused, like get live again. But I just took a whole bunch out. I'm not even using it.
I've got a whole bunch of live rock in my 55.
Yeah.
It's still alive. I didn't kill it off yet.
I had too much. I couldn't see, the fish had plenty of little areas to go in, but I just couldn't see in the back. I kind of I took a lot out so I could see in the back of the tank. But,
J-Rock, if I ever get to Colorado, I will fix that car. He's got a Ford Focus. He's having a problem with the valve cover. He can't find the right one.
I should have kept my Ford Focus. Man.
I'm not doing a 32. I'm going to fix the 150 and build
Build a song and turn that one into a saltwater. Build a song. Did you mean to write that, or was that like?
I think you're going to build a sump and turn it into a saltwater.
You should write a song, Garcia. He kept saying he was going to sing at the Clash, never did.
Noisy, you need me to fix that car for you?
Thanks for twisting my arm.
If you haven't seen the video, I actually met Noisy Aquatics.
Yeah.
I met him in Marblehead, Ohio first. We hung out, had lunch, went to a fish store. He talked me into buying a fish. I'll help you, brother. You know that. And then I went back up to his house to help him with a fence, surprised him with some fish. He got the first fish to come out of Happy Place Aquatics.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now I got a whole bunch more I have to get rid of.
How far are you from, if you ever went to the Clash, how far are you from there? Are you far near?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, you're not too far.
5.5 hours, I think.
That's about the same with me. About 5.5 north.
Yeah. Mine's 5.5 that way. East, I think. 5.5 east, yeah. Well, kind of southeast for me.
Yeah, mine's like northwest, just a hair. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it. I seen my baby swimming around in your tank. I hooked him up. He got 6 electric blue Acara, and then I surprised. He knew the Acara were coming. He didn't know the 2 Severums I put in there were coming. I hooked him up with some turquoises.
I've had the worst luck with. Oh, no. I'm thinking of electric blue Jack Dempsey's. Never mind. I've had the worst luck with electric blue Jack Dempsey's.
Man, I
love electric blue Acaras. I have one right now, but they're pretty cool. And every single one that we have, no matter in the past, my wife always names it My Boy Blue. It's always the same name. And if we have more than one, she calls it My Boy Blues. She got that name, from old school. You're my boy, Blue.
I would change the names.
Just names.
Yeah, man. I've had the same luck. You know, I just got I had 8 discus. I'm down to 1. I'm down to 1. I don't know if it's piss poor, you know, like the fish. I don't know what it is. The water test perfect.
Yeah.
No idea what it is. But then I have a breeding pair of discus right below them. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier in the live stream, they bred on the heater the other day, but they're gone now.
Yeah. I've you know, in the past, like wanted to try discus. I haven't done it. I like them. They're cool looking.
They're not for me. I swear to God, once these ones are gone, never again. You know, I had the heartbreak of losing 12 Walrus amphicantoids. I'll never do. I have them now, but I'll never do that again either. I don't think that one's available yet, Garcia.
Electric Blue Oscar. Wow.
That would be nice, but I don't think it's available.
Yeah, I'll never get an Electric Blue Jack Dempsey again. I can't get one to live more than like 5 months or so. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to opening this. I got a video it though. I got a video it though.
Is it a light or are you not saying?
I'm not. It's my industrial toothbrush.
Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure it'll work.
It is definitely gonna be a sponsored video.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've been getting people reaching out to me wanting me to do things, so I'm doing them.
Nice.
You know, sometimes you got to do some things a little different, a little out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. It just makes the stream more exciting that way.
It does. I mean, I guess I could unbox it on stream, but I don't want to.
No, yeah. I mean,
hello, lady. So yeah, I gotta do an entire video of me opening it, and yeah,
that's cool. I've done one unboxing ever, I think, and it was like I don't remember. It was a couple years ago. Oh no, it was some fish. I had a starfish that I used to have in my saltwater tank a couple years ago. I thought it just got lazy, but it was dying. I didn't know until unfortunately. But
the one and only Noisy. He ain't feeling all that good. Noisy is actually my guest for tomorrow night. So how this played out is I actually had this booked in advance. I knew that last weekend, or not the weekend before last, was the Canadian Pet Expo. I didn't have a guest booked after, but the following, like this past Sunday. But tomorrow I had Gordon scheduled. Well, Gordon canceled on me then like 2 weeks early. And I mean, I can't make it. I'm busy. I'm like, you know for a fact you're going to be busy in 2 weeks on that day at that time. Yeah. Fair enough. I get it. You know, there's underlying circumstances that I'm not even just going to bring to light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I fast forward. I asked Noisy if he wanted to step in his place, and he said, yeah, because technically mine and Noisy's is next Sunday. So I got next Sunday open if you're interested. 6 o'clock.
Next Sunday, 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
I should be able to do that.
I'll put you in if you want to be here.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. Because we used to have stuff that me and my wife used to do at 6 p.m. on Sunday, but we don't do it anymore. So I think it's pretty open.
That's good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you can bring her on if you want to. She can sit next to you because I know she's into fish as well as you are, isn't she?
No.
No?
No. I mean, she likes looking at them and she likes to, you know, like she gets pretty attached to them. So she's just not into the physical labor part of it. You know what I'm saying?
She's just into having them.
She just likes to, yeah, because she knows I'll be the one doing them. And I'm the one who started the hobby, so, you know.
Same here.
But she just, she'll stand at the tank and sit there and like talk to him. So I'm like, okay.
The 300-gallon goldfish pond is my wife's that I have. And yeah. I take care of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even if she wanted her own tank, I'd be the one doing the maintenance on it probably. So
Yeah,
that's the way it is.
it definitely is. Well, I'm going to go eat dinner,
Okay.
and I will put you in for Sunday. Don't
That
go
sounds
anywhere
good.
yet, though. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be into this stream. Mike, got anything you want to say to the fine people in the chat?
Thanks for not leaving when I came up. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome.
Absolutely. Everybody have a great night.
You guys, thanks.